Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty: The Dark Side. We are on a new island which is called Daren. Looks a little bit snowy to me, but that is all we know for the moment, and that there are many giants, but we can handle that. They're slow. Perfect for us. And the question is why I'm doing all that, why I'm not just beating the crap out of everyone. Well, because I think it is more wise to get all the items before, and all the runes and all the stuff, before we actually start hitting people. At least, if we can do that. So the question is, can we get around this guy somehow? It seems we can. The statue was erected in honor of a great dwarven engineer who invented many useful mechanisms and a great many others which were not so useful. Which is a level up, which is extremely welcome. Good, we've got everything we need. Oh, I think I know this little guy here. That is a penguin. And normally, before you on the ice stands a strange little creature. Could it be a bird? What kind of bird are you? I'm not a bird, I'm a penguin. I've never seen a penguin. Where did you come from? I come from another world. I lived on an island of Iceland there. How many of you are there? I was alone there. They sent me for the south to tell little stones. Then the demand went down and they transferred me here. And what's the demand here? Not at all. You're my last hope. Penguin? Yes, penguin. What does that mean? That means that we are victorious above all others. Any other questions? Doesn't sound like a local name. I'm not local. Didn't I tell you that I'm from another world? So, what's stopping you from going back where you belong? I can't go back until I sell all these little stones. Please buy some little stones. I've got green ones, red ones, blue ones. What does he sell? Crystals, runes. Look at the prices. That is unforgivable. Normally they start, I think, about 10,000 a rune, and now we are at how much? 100,000? Cannot be serious. Not paying that much money. Oh, a magic rune. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We cannot land here. Barat Bia. That looks like another village somehow. Oh, look at this. That big guy wants to get us. Oh, that's a dragon. Could be worse. Yay, leadership! And a balloon, and an inoperative one as it looks. Greetings, Orc. What brings you here? I haven't had many visitors here in a long time. And not just visitors, I haven't seen anyone but bears, wolves, and the guards at the dwarven gates, ever since the dragon devoured anyone else. My name is Mad Dox, and I'm an Aeronaut, but I haven't done any aeronauting for a long time because of Balgas, that damned dragon. That damned black dragon is a horrible beast. Take my word as an astronaut for that. My name is Bagger, and I'm traveling about Netana. Nice to meet you, honestly. It has been a while since I had a chance to talk to someone. All the guards do is growl and mumble. I haven't talked to that dragon for 17 years. Why is it so cold here? Drokentir, an archipelago of flying islands inhabited by dragon, floats right about Daren. In fact, the islands don't really fly, they hang in mid-air among the clouds. And since they obscure the sun, Daren is always covered with ice and snow. The short period of time when the sun has reached the island isn't enough for the ground to warm up. I've long dreamed about reaching the dragon's islands, but Balgas the Black won't let me go there, wretched creature. I see, that's interesting. Tell me about Daren. There used to be a huge farm and settlement out here. The dwarfs would mine Azure Stonite and sell it to the Barat Bia and Dragondor. They had a great life. Take my word as an aeronaut for that. Then suddenly the dragons came and devoured everyone. After a while, new dwarfs arrived, and the dragons came and devoured everyone again. And the next time the dwarfs arrived, the dragons swooped down again and devoured everyone, I suppose. Yes, that's exactly what happened. You're a quick thinker. 40 times the dwarfs settled in Daren, and 40 times the dragon devoured everyone. This went on until the dwarfs realized that the dragons won't let them live on Daren. No, the only ones left here are 2 giants who guard the gate, and the dragon, Balgas the Black, who guards me. I'm settled down here because I don't like the noise and bustle in the towns. They're overcrowded with dwarfs as far as the eye can see. I prefer living on Daren, in peace and quiet, and the dragon won't eat me for some reason. Why do you live here? To tell you the truth, I'm claustrophobic. That's very bad for a dwarf. Dwarfs don't have this condition often, but I'm an exception. That's why dragons make me feel ill at ease. Dungeons make me feel ill at ease. Besides, I don't like dwarven towns. They're overcrowded with dwarfs as far as the eye can see. I decided to settle here and enjoy the quiet and fresh air. The dragon won't eat me for some reason, and I'm occupied with my favorite hobby. What do you do here? I'm an aeronaut. The balloon over there, that's my whole life. I have no idea how good it feels. You have no idea how good it feels to fly. When you're high in the air and nothing but clouds and birds around you, the world looks so beautiful from up high. I don't even know the words to express it. I love to fly a balloon, but that mean dragon won't let me fly. Every time I manage to rise in the air, he attacks me and tears my balloon. A few times burned the balloon with fire from his throat. We've settled in a sort of routine, you know. I repair my balloon every day, and the dragon tears it so I can repair it again. Perhaps I can negotiate with it? If you can persuade the dragon to let me fly my balloon, I will gladly fulfill any wish of yours. At the very last, you will always be able to fly with me anywhere you want. But there is no point in talking about it. The balloon can't fly. I need to sew every envelope for my balloon. The old one got torn by Balgas. For that, I need spider silk of the highest quality. Last time I caught the ice spiders myself, kept them in cages while they spun their webs, fed them for 3 years. Then I wove the spider web into fabric and sewed the envelope. Holy, that's a very, very dangerous hobby. Having a balloon is a demanding hobby. If I had spider silk, I could be able to sew a new envelope for my balloon quickly. Do you happen to have any silk? Where can I get it from? You're traveling around Nitana. I'm sure you will run into someone who can spin spider silk. I'll make it worth your while. I'll be a true friend and give you a ride in my balloon, of course, if you manage to negotiate with that mean dragon. I think I'll try to find the silk for you. Thank you, Bagir. After I get the spider silk, I will be able to sew the envelope for my balloon, and I'll give you a ride. I'd love to take a ride. It would make sense to talk to expert about the silk, but before you do, go collect those spider nests. The eggs will be needed in any case. You'd better collect them first. Collect at least 100 of them. All right, I collect 100 spider eggs. As far as I understand, you collect 100 spider eggs, correct? That was not an easy task. Congratulations, Bugger. But there is a new problem. Now these eggs must be hatched to produce spiders. Do you happen to know how to hatch spider eggs? We probably would have collected adult spiders. What should I do with these eggs? You need to create a science department at the shelter and start with qualified employees. When you have scientists working there, you can hatch the spiders for you and do lots of other things. I'll take care of it. Okay, he does not know anything new, as I expected. Let's talk to the dragon. Greetings, dark creature. Where do you come from and why? I haven't seen anyone but dwarves here for a long while. I'm Bagir. I'm traveling around to see the world. If you're just here to see things, then you can walk around freely. I'm here as a guard. But I don't consider you a threat, provided that I know a thing about 2 dark creatures, of course. What are you guarding? I'm guarding a cemetery, or, to be more precise, the tombstone of the great ancient dragon. This whole island is the tombstone. Oh, that explains a lot. And below it lies the graves of that same ancient dragon. But the dwarfs don't live down there. The dragon nods. That's how it usually happens. Worms live in human graves and dwarfs live in dragon graves. That's nature back. It's a law of nature. That never occurred to me. Your head is too small for these large complex thoughts about ancient dragons and natural laws. and the dragon's heads are huge, capable of holding many different thoughts. You aren't letting the dwarf fly. I'm not letting the dwarf fly for two reasons. First of all, only dragons can fly, and those who are born to crawling graves are not meant to fly. And second of all, only dragons can fly. There's nothing else to discuss here. Why haven't you eaten him yet? I have no reason to. The dwarf is being an annoyance out of melons. He just wants to fly. I understand his desire well. Any dragon would agree that flying is the best thing that can happen in life. But the dwarf is born a dwarf, not a dragon, so although I personally can relate to the dwarf, I'm not letting him fly. You're pretty strict. It isn't me, laws are strict. Dwarfs are not meant to fly, nature can create them for another purpose, and I honor the laws of nature. I've got to go, see you soon. Yes, I think this will end in some bloody mess. May I have the attention of you, please? I have no idea where this thing leads, but I'm pretty sure there will be something useful down there. And useful is where I come in. This guy grades a lot. Haven't seen that unit. We are now in Barat Bia. The local king announced the Night of 1,000 Tears not so long ago, ordering slaughter of all inhabitants belonging to the dark races. The king has violated centuries-old neutrality and will pay dearly for it. You must punish the traitor and conquer the kingdom. Also very talented engineer here. You should talk to him. We need people like him for the benefit of the dark. I see, Blackie. Do as you say. Okay, I do as you say. We'll see about that. Oh, look at this. That guy is called a cannoneer. It's a very, very good dwarven unit. They can do a hell of a lot of firepower. My name is Kirin the Vicious, and this is my home. What are you doing here, Orc? I thought all had been destroyed. I must be on my way. Okay, he's not talking. Come to me, little cannoneer. Okay. This guy is not reacting on me for some reason. I think we have to fight him sooner or later. I must be careful around here. So I've got engineers of my own, chemists. They're called not alchemists, but I think it does closely the same thing. Okay, that does not look so well for us. Crystal! Very little gold. You witnessed a burst of light from deep within the well. After a few seconds you realize your sacrifice of crystals was all in vain. At last you gained some experience from the unfortunate situation. That could have been more. I think we got over 1,000 last time. Okay. Now he's on his way there. Let's see if there's something we can loot. Yes, there is! Excellent. Question is, can we outmaneuver this guy? Giants are bad enemies because they can hop. And when they hop, there is always a lot of damage on the way. I hope we do not have to find that out. Come on with me, my little friend. Nothing to be found here. A very little money. I was thinking he was not aggressive just for a moment there, but of course he was. Damn it, I'm getting too old for this. This guy nearly got me. And this is a dead end. Oh, we must get out of here. That is a dangerous area. That is a dangerous game we're playing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can handle these guys with my army. We are quite capable, but I do not want to fight unless I absolutely have to. Because you can be sure that with our actual skills we will get no trap kills and nearly no award kills with our companions from these enemies here. An old rusty druid. I'm a druid. My serial number is J42. Who are you? He's not talking to us. Very sad things though. Extra money, which is good. No way for us there, which is not good. Okay, nothing here. That looks like a dwarven outpost of an alchemist. Another chest. So there are evil fish in there. Oh, he sells stuff. Boots, a barrel, explosives. They're part of a quest, so I buy them. I could start buying equipment now, because I do not want to get here anymore. Where does this lead us? Very good. Greetings, my name is Tofu the Skillful. What has brought you to me? Would you like it, my goods? What do you have for sale, Tofu? Rage +5, critical hit +3%. That is excellent, because it's damned right cheap. Very little enemies here. What does that mean? I can read that, and there is no one living here. Okay, so not our... Oh, crystals. How are we in crystals, by the way? Ooh. Quality dwarven explosives. These boots are better than that boots, so we take them. Yes, we could grade them up, but we will do that later on, not right now. That is extra money. I think that is the dwarven castle. We should be clever and stay away from the castle itself, because I'm pretty sure that guy hates us. Duro the Barrel, Ralph the Innocent, Dolly the Pompous, Golden Bird. Oh yeah, look at this, invincible. Not our enemy. Oh, great. Statue, oh yeah, we know that. Very little experience compared to what we normally get. An inn. Welcome to Nili the Fat Shop. I didn't expect any one of you sort in Barat's Orc. I've thought that the kingdom was clear of all non-dwarves. Yes, I'm a common orc, and my name is Bagir. What do you want here, Bagir? Tell me about Barat's Grund. What exactly do you know? It's so crazy in Barat's Grund. And now, after the king ordered everyone of the dark deported out of the kingdom, lots of property partition disputes, if you understand what I mean. Yes, you're robbing. And where are they deported to? Well, the king ordered all captives of the dark to be sent to their ancestors, if you understand what I mean. It seems they didn't manage to capture you for some reason. This is a situation that can easily be redeemed if I call the guards. What do you think? Maybe I need to bite your head off then. What do you think? I won't tell anyone about you, beggar. Nilfgaard was always out of politics. I didn't tell the guards that the arrival in next mine was owned by an Ogre, although he was obviously a servant of the dark. To tell you the truth, the Ogre has not been seen since, but that's not my fault, upon my word. Yeah, sure. I have some more questions. What do you want to know? If there is anyone in Barat's Akku who won't call the purest, the happiest, and the most faithful, and the cleverest, or the most beautiful? Blankard, our engineer, is the cleverest here. There's no doubt about that. Not even Nibur the scribe can match him. Rowan the king's squire, he is surely the most faithful. Then the most beautiful. I could probably be called the most beautiful, and please don't think me immodest. But I haven't any for pure or happy for a long time. You should search for people like that in the elven or human kingdom. Thank you, Neely. Have you a woman's dress for sale? A woman's dress? What do you need that for? That's none of your business, Neely. Do you have a dress? To be honest, I have a party dress left behind by my late wife. It's very dear to me as a memory of my unfortunate Bertrude. Name your price. In memory of my beloved can't be worth less than 10,000 gold coins. Yeah, give it to me. He has beer. Shackles. Shackles is great. Slick Rounder told me the power of that spell. Okay. Good day, Sir Orc. What are you doing here? Barat's Grund was cleared for Pharaohs of the Dark long ago. My name is Bagger. Call me someone a little older. I'm the oldest here, but don't worry, I manage the inn just as well as any grown-up would. You can buy some goods, order something to eat or drink. What would you like to know? Tell me who is the happiest, the purest, and the most faithful in Barat's Grund. Or maybe you have someone who is the most clever or most beautiful. We don't have any particular pure or happy in Barat's Grund, but Rowan the Squire is most famous for his loyalty to the king, and Barak the engineer is mostly the most clever here. You won't find any inventor like him in the kingdom in Netana. Thank you, girl. The girl's aura is clear, and I can tell you for sure that this babe isn't what she pretends to be. Her aura resembles that of a troll or an ogre. Very scared one, for example. To the girl. I will devour you, skill, if you confess who you really are. Dink Laahi. The girl turns into a huge frightened ogre. Please be quiet, beggar, or the evil dwarfs will kill both of us. I'm Dink Laahi, an ogre. Please don't give me away. The locals are very dangerous. They killed all those dark they could find in Barat's Grund, and only I managed to escape because I was disguised as a little girl. How can you turn into a girl? A few months ago I grew very hungry, so hungry that I couldn't sleep for a whole week until I waylaid a girl walking down the path in the forest of Indelburg, carrying her cakes to her granny. The girl was tiny and boony, and I devoured her all the same, to appease my terrible hunger. After dinner I finally fell asleep, and slept for almost 4 days. And what happened next? While I was sleeping in my lair, I was found by a horrid mage of the light, a real certified hunter of non-humans. He tied me up while I was sleeping, wrapped my belly open to save the girl. But the girl, how do I put this, became part of me, and he couldn't just take her out of my belly. So the evil mage of light put a spell on me, and now I'm an ogre, half for half a day, and a girl for the other half. That sounds like the movie Shrek. Are you serious? It makes you laugh, but thanks to my lucky stars, I didn't devour the girl's granny as well. Otherwise, I would have been an ogre, either a girl or an old woman, for a third of each day. Funny story. Do you want me to take you away from here? Of course I want to live for safe. I'm mostly asking you to take revenge of the dwarf scum who slaughtered an entire goblin family in the neighborhood and almost caught me. His name is Killing the Vicious. He lives somewhere here in the eastern tunnels of Barat Grund. I kill the fuck. What is he selling? We buy it all, because I'm pretty sure after we have taken care of that buying thing that he will not be selling us anymore anything. So, engineer's workshop. Blancard the engineer. My goodness, look who's here. What is your name, Orc? I'm Blanchard, the former Count Engineer of the King of Barat, and now I have been fired in disgrace. My name is Barat. How are you doing? How can I be doing now that the king has sacked me from my service and hasn't even paid the promised fee? Now I live from day to day, trying to earn my beer and bread by crafting all sorts of oddities for rare customers. Me, who built all the structures and mechanisms for the king in Barat's Grund. The last project involved an extra strong gate, so unbelievable durable that they could even hold up against the charge of a mad ollyhound when they were being tested. Why did the king turn you out? When a customer doesn't know himself what he wants, a talented contractor has a very tough time, Bugger. The king ordered an extra strong gate from me, and then he was displeased when the gate proven to be stronger than the defensive walls. What is he if not a fool? He himself asked me to make a strong gate and ended up displeased. Why is it a bad thing for a gate to be stronger than the walls? Well, because they simply crush the walls. Because the walls are weaker than the gate, of course. I explained to the king that the works has been built strictly according to terms of reference received from the customer, but he shouted and called all the same. I built a second line of walls around the castle so that the oligarchs couldn't get the speed to run the wall, but the king was mad at me all the same. That's how I lost a good salary, a title of court engineer, and the affliction of a young dwarf woman who liked my perking purse. Well, then she's not worth anything. What does it mean the castle's walls are not very strong? Would they withstand an explosion? They wouldn't if the explosion were big enough. But no enemy would be able to set a bomb under the wall, since all the walls are protected by royal guards. Except perhaps a tunnel could be dug under the wall, which would prevent the guards from seeing anything. After that, a bomb could be blown underground, and the wall would collapse. It would be smashed to pieces. Then maybe you should change your liege lord. Of course, I have thought about it, and but you must understand, Bugger, I'm not a patriot. I love my homeland. I'm a patriot, I love my homeland, as well as engineering, money, and a young lump of dwarf woman. How could I get all that in a foreign land? I promise you many interesting engineering jobs, a full board and lodging, supplies, and a lot of money. As for dwarf woman, you can ask them over your place once you have oddless of coins. You think, Orc, that I could betray my king's interest just for fun and a few coins? No, dark creatures, I've been waiting for a meeting like this since I was a child. Over many years I've devised a plan. I will not ask for money, but for you to include something stupid whim of mine. Unfortunately, I never came up with what whim should be after all those years. So you must give me your word that you will grant my request after I come up with one. That's how negotiations are done. Name your wish right now, and I'll have time to think about it. I can't do that now. I haven't thought one up yet. In short, you can't agree or refuse, but it's up to you. Plus, I have many debts. It has been several months since I spent all my savings, and engineering requires a large investment. No mention beer and female dwarfs. Now I owe money to practically all of Barat's Grund. It's inappropriate to leave without covering your debts. That's why I need money. Not much, of course. I think 100,000 gold coins would be enough. Ugh. Take the money and come with me. Oh boy. That cost me 100,000 gold coins. And I got healing, which I cannot use. My name is Nibur the Wise. I'm a scribe. And who are you? I'm Bagger. And you are the most clever person in Barat's Grund? No. Blanchard the engineer is the most clever person here. I have the nickname since I was a child, a very cunning child. Nice to meet you, Nibur. To what do I know this honor? Are you literate, Nibur? Can you write in dwarven letters? Of course I can write. What's more, I can write better than any dwarf in Barat's Grund. Why are you asking? I want you to write 2 letters. Can you do that? No doubt. Here is my quill and paper. I am ready to write down everything you say. Proceed, Bagheera. Dictate love address to the elf Malfear and from a certain female dwarf. Everything is written. Everything else? dictate an official application addressed to Queen Ilven, asking that Elven's citizenship may be granted to a female dwarf based on her common-law marriage with Malfeo the Innkeeper. It's all written down. Anything else you want? Seal them in beautiful envelopes and give them to me. What do you have for trade? Skull Colossus, Power of Night, Book of Evil. Oh yes, we buy every book we can get our hands on. +4 Rage. Oh, Call of Nature. That might be useful. It's very costly though, but I buy it. Perhaps you could help me with something. Thanks, that would be suit me and Fagger. Can you go to Dragondoor and take this rare book of my old chemist friend Charles Atten? A month ago he asked me to get him a fabulous collection of the wise Bratis' work, but I haven't been able to deliver to him the book yet. Sure, no problem. Okay, now we have a book. We can go there easily. And we have the king. I think we have many quests that we can now get done. I buy anything I can because I have the feeling that the moment we get real, those guys will be not that friendly anymore to us. Oh, a might rune. That might be helpful. No treasure here. Blast my gizzard. You are a real orc. Not often have I the chance to see your kind. Though I've traveled a lot. Let me introduce myself, Diesel van Kell, the inventor and driver of the splendid machine called the Smokomotive. And I'm Bagger. It's nice to meet at least someone who's not afraid of me. When you roam about the world as much, you learn to tolerate others even if they are not like you. Speaking of traveling, would you like to go to Dragondoor? It would charge you much, not much, only 10,000 gold. First tell me about this Smokomotive of yours. What can I say? You come across curious orcs quite rarely. I'm glad that you're one of them. Alright, listen. There are water boilers inside this machine. When I stroke up the furnace, the fire heats the water, making it expand and push the person. It turns the wheels and the Smokomotive starts moving. There are many other parts here, but I'm sure you don't need to know that much. Is it dangerous? Not at all. It was dangerous to fly my Smokopter, but here we are completely safe. Of course, it doesn't apply to any poor fellows who might be standing in the way of my Smokomotive. Can you take me to some other place? Of course I can, but I only have rail tracks running there. You see, Smokomotive can go anywhere without tracks. Of course, I'm working on the design of the machine who can go anywhere, but that's only an idea so far. That's a secret, though. Okay, so at the moment we have no use for that because we have no reason to go anywhere else. Okay, do we have enough to get more troops? Only little. Have we talked to everyone here? I guess we have. Yeah, we have. I'm sure that we have. Let's go this way. Oh shit. My luck again. How strong are you? Deadly! I must be extremely careful. As long as I have my rage spirit with this taking over enemy units, I'm not that fearful. A control module, that is normally an artifact that works with droids. 2 magic runes, that's excellent. Although I would prefer to have something with... Whoa! That looks dangerous. Energy converter, I think this thing gives mana when you need it, but at the moment we're at maximum peak. Look at how much mana we have, that is wonderful. We need 1 more green. I'm not paying any of these, and that costs. Could buy that. Could buy this. Rage loss, no. The rest is all crap. Not worth our runes at the moment. Gold! Oh shit. Well, at least the other robots do not seem to be aggressive. But there is very little money here. So that's a dwarven gold mine, actually. Robots are strange units. You cannot heal them. Many spells are not working on them. And there are only two different kinds of them. One that is a close range fighter, and the other one is a short range fighter. And the long range fighter can also heal. So I think we've got everything we can out of this. There is no way there. I think we got everything out of this little kingdom that we can. Sadly, we're short of one green single rune. And I have no idea how to get that one. There is no way down here. Let's look at the map. I've seen no way here. Daren bum. We have been here. Okay. We could go back, but I think... Oh, there's a skeleton. Skeleton that we not have yet gathered. Ah, great. Just great. All that work for nothing. Okay, we go through there, hope that the giant is not yet back, and then we get our ass on the ship. Okay, let's look at the map. Okay, there is one point where we have not yet been, and here we cannot go because there is the dragon. And I'm not that sure that we can handle the dragon yet. Okay, here is what we do. We get our map complete, which is done. Then we go to Whitehill, leave our ship there, and then what can that thing do? -2 speed of droid plus foot port defense, okay. And then we teleport to the shelter. So, I'm glad you welcome you again. Let me introduce you to each other. Blackhand, this is the Spirit of Darkness. Spirit, this is Blanchett the Engineer. I'm really glad to see such a famous engineer as you, dear Blanchett. I hope you will like it here, where is this cozy cave. I also want to congratulate everyone who launched your engineering department. Hooray! And none of these guys is talking to me. Everything is according to Spirit's plan, Daren, without a hitch. Yeah, he's not talking anymore. Quest. You should have thought that I got something out of this, but actually no. Maybe that guy knows something. It's nice to meet a familiar face at a new place, Bugger. Now I'm head of the engineering department and chief designer as well. How do you like it here? It's great here. Dark, dump, cold. A real resort. Everything is just as I like it. The equipment at the department is good, really state-of-the-art mechanism-wise, and I have no reason to complain. Now I'm talking much where you must be business. What do we need to do? Can you wave silk from a spider web? I'm glad you visited our engineering department. Of course we can wave silk from spider web. We just need to build a primitive loom, nothing more. What do you require? I need a loom. We need to find some seasoned elven royal cellar wood. I think about 8 trucks should be right. What else? We'll need a forge gears of a dwarven make, at least 20 gears of 3 different diameters. Alright, what else? I don't think we can do without magic crystals unless we want to work a week or even more. You are certainly in a hurry, and this order is obsessively pressing, so will we need 18 crystals. As a matter of fact, we'll gather all the necessary materials ourselves, or send posts to errands for everything we need. We must be snowed with work as it is. You're making me quite happy, Blanchett. Just bring us a spider web and we'll give you the silk of the highest quality. I bring the web as soon as I have it. I've seen you have one of the great artifacts of Netana. If you want, I can use this ancient power to increase attack of defense of the warriors back here. If you want to improve your defense, other specialists can increase attributes of your fighters. Tell me about the great artifacts. Simply said, they're ancient things of lots of magic stuffed in them. I don't know how it all works, but I can make a potion of magic power out of those artifacts and stuff it into the armor of your warriors. Improved defense is exactly what I need. This task is not very difficult, but it's laborious, and I have to hire a dozen dwarves to help me. That's why I require a lot of gold. I want to warn you straight away, each other further step in improving the defense will cost more, since I'll have to hire more people to help me. Right now, I'll need 10,000 gold coins. Here, take the money. Which artifact should I squeeze the magic out of? That one. And the last thing, warriors of which race should have their defenses increased? Demons. Oh, see, there is the engineering department. How can I help the engineering department? You see, Berger, we are neck deep in work, but we usually short of hands. Understand if you can attract many dwarf engineers to come here, but I'd be glad to have some workers who can hold hammers in their hands. What do I need to do? Even prisoners would be suffice. I could easily teach them how to dig hammers and nails, and it would be a good deal for us. Just think about it. It's good for them. A worker in the engineering department will receive a second helping at a diner. It's good for me. I can build new facilities faster. I'll give you 10 crystals from the engineering department off buckets for 1,100 prisoners. Right now I need the prisoners. Can you wave silk from spider web? Okay, where is the problem? We have the spider axe. We need the research department first. 40,000 gold for the next improvement. Okay. Take that, and of course demons. Okay, I think we do not waste any more items. I have a bad feeling about this. Blackie, bring us back to Whitehill so that we can get into our ship. So, and I think we end it here and see each other next time, and I think we'll be going to attack the enemy firsthand. See you then. Bye.